For the past 50 days I learned how to draw. So in this video you will see if I reached my goal of being able to draw my favorite Wuthering Wave characters. Now you might be wondering, why would someone do that? Well, it's because...
Like, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
I'm broke. So I can't really do these videos where you pull for the newest character. So I thought, drawing it is. But before we get into that, let's check out my progress. So starting off, the drawings really were nothing special, but to me they were pretty good. For some reason I feel like these early drawings were a lot better than I would have expected them to be. Like, I only ever drew as a kid, like until I was like 8 years old and got sick of it. And afterwards I only had to draw when I was forced to in school for like grade or something. I was pretty surprised the way my drawings look now, because they look a lot better than how they used to be. In the beginning I mainly focused on drawing anime heads and eventually moved on to like full body drawings. I think I mainly focused on the upper body. Sometimes I drew the whole thing, but that was a bit difficult in the beginning. One thing I also would love to talk about is how different drawing is as a hobby, because like, I play guitar. I've been playing guitar for years, and that stuff is like so different than drawing, because when I started learning guitar I could just stop playing and the awful sounds would stop, and I think that's like a really big difference to drawing, because you stop drawing and the drawing still looks horrible and it just doesn't go away that easily. So for me it was like really weird, like compared to playing guitar, that I had to see that every time that I could not draw the way I want to. Like, I do think, like, visually I can kind of see what is like aesthetically pleasing. I just can't execute on it, which is pretty harsh. Like, it's pretty disappointing. But as you will see in the matter of this video, things get better if you don't quit. I'm just gonna show you a few examples of these fundamental drawings I did, because I drew hundreds of pages in these 20 days. And that also really helped my new drawings that I also did. Alright, now that I showed you my progress of the first 43 days, we have 7 days left, which means I'm gonna challenge myself to finish 3 drawings of Wuthering Wave characters. You're about to see how that turned out. The first character is going to be... Yeah, we're about to draw Zani here, and as you're about to see, I really struggle a lot to get it right the first time. It takes me multiple attempts to end up with something that I think will do for the sketch of the drawing, and eventually I always end up with something that I find acceptable, but it's really not an easy process for me. I did have a lot of fun drawing these horns here from Zani. I do think they really add a lot to make the character more recognizable. I even decided that I'm gonna color it a little bit, which is something I don't usually do, as you saw earlier in the progress part of the video. So yeah, I do think that added quite a bit to the drawing. Now, looking at the final result of this drawing, I'm quite happy I didn't give up on it. No idea why I struggled so hard with drawing a pose where a character is holding a wine glass with their hand behind the head. Anyways, moving on.
lies no more.
Yeah, the second drawing of this video is going to be Phrolova, but with a little bit of a twist. I decided I'm gonna draw her in the chibi style, which to my knowledge is just a simplified version of the character, usually featuring a very big head and just supposed to look kinda cute, which I think I kinda did. The reason why I decided on a chibi style drawing is that I think Phrolova's outfit or her way of dressing is very complex, and what I really wanted to do the entire time of this drawing challenge is color an entire painting just to see how it would turn out, like, since I don't think I colored an entire drawing ever since I was a child. So if the coloring looks a little bit childish, I don't know, excuse me, I'll learn it eventually, but I do think the coloring turned out alright, so I shouldn't really apologize for anything. I did my best here. I do think the picture really looks better with color, and I wish I would have done that earlier. Looking at the final result now, I must say, color really adds to a painting. Who would have thought?
No matter where this leads, this battle, I'm all in.
Alright, we made it to the final drawing of this video. Day 50. I don't think anyone's watching this video at this point, because if they did, I don't think I would be at 26 subscribers, because I would know how to keep your attention, which I don't. So for this drawing, we are going to be talking about cats. Wow, cats, huh? Yes, because I have an unpopular opinion about cats, which is that I don't think these Sphinx cats are ugly. I do think they're my favorite cats. I love these little demons. See, a lot of people on the internet say that these Sphinx cats feel like shaven balls, but I do not agree. But I'm really curious, what do you think? Comment down elite ball knowledge if you think they feel that way, and if you don't, comment no balls. Oh yeah, the drawing looks good, right? Okay, I hope you enjoyed this little drawing challenge of mine. If you did, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and if you really want to help me out, click on the video on the screen, and thanks for watching.